Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. We're continuing our insane run. We're going to go back to do Rising Tide 2.1 on insane today. So last time I had to go at it, I wasn't fully prepared really, didn't really know exactly what I was doing, as many of you have pointed out. Had a lot of useful comments. I'm not going to go through the comments, but I'm just going to name the people who put some very helpful hints up because it is very useful. So massive thank you to A Carlo, 4 Dots, Than, Crying Ryan, I cannot pronounce this person's name, Panayota, maybe, Breakcore, Jean Marianne, Tim Hooper, Daniel Young, honestly, so many people, Chris Mitchell, Scott, there was a lot of people who had some very useful advice, and there are very much two camps on this. There is the camp which says you need level 3 mortars. That's the only way to get through the crabs when they come in bigger groups. And there's another camp which says just get lots of fast ranged, the rapid fire, lots of them, don't upgrade anything. The only thing everyone agrees on is pretty much that melee is useless. Someone did say, where is the numbers? Someone did say that melee do 0.1 per sec damage. So it's entirely pointless. They can be one-shotted by the spiders the same as the workers, so it's an absolute waste of things. So we're not going to worry about using any melee ants whatsoever. We're going to focus on workers and ranged. I think I'm going to stick with the rapid fire just because that's the route we've gone. The route. That's the route we've gone down. And I feel like someone said you need 19 level 3 mortars, and they cost 60 food each. So for that, obviously, I could have mass 56 no 57 ranged rapid fires, and I can only assume they do better. I know mortars are very good at groups. When you've got the group of crabs, they could be useful, but they're not going to be any good the first night, probably not the second night because you're not going to get them. So it's only really the third night where they're going to come in a lot of use, and by then I think having the more numbers is going to be more useful. So that's what I think we're going to do. I'm not 100% there yet, but I think that's what we're going to do. A Carlo also pointed out we could definitely have taken on, is that ranged? Is that rapid fire even? Mortar. A Carlo also pointed out we could definitely take on the tiger beetles at the top left of the map, which we ran away from like chickens. I did also watch, I did a search on YouTube and found a guy called Daniel 7 Sly. He's got a video which is very useful, talking about, he's got a video.
Has laid her first brood in a burrow.
Collect the food, lads, come on.
Her nest is just on the outskirts of the beach.
Yes, he has a video going through Rising Tide on Insane. I did a search for it today to figure out what the guy's name was, because I obviously entirely forgot. And there was another guy who's much bigger, whose name I forget now, who's also got an insane run on Empires of the Undergrowth Rising Tides. But for some reason, I only found this guy called Daniel 7 Sly. Is very small channel. It's only got like a couple of hundred views on the video. There is commentary on it, but you can't hear it because his voice is so quiet. But that was what I watched to get myself a little bit of an idea of what to do. And like I say, largely had very similar opinions to everyone else. So we're going to widen the Queen's Chamber a bit to make the central area bigger. The other thing which he did, and I was going to say he recommended, I can't hear him, maybe he recommended it. The thing which he did, and a number of people also did, was they
this colony must remain
built
for now.
Up in the corners, up here, up here, up here. Built just a little 2-3 size worker chambers, just to basically distract the spiders, so they run into the corners and split their forces a little bit. So we are going to do that as well when we get there, of course. For now, we're going to focus on getting just a bunch of workers down just to come and get this food outside. Go and get that, please. So that's now gone. Let's get one more, since we've got the food for it. Then we need to build some ranged guys. We'll build the ranged ones down here. It'd be nice if we could have the 19 size things, but I think by the time we get to that point, we're just going to have massive nest areas anyway. Hopefully, that's the plan. And something that I think A Carlo pointed out, apologies if it wasn't A Carlo, was when I was outside trying to camp the... turn off their attack, trying to camp the spawn point for the enemies up here, because I had just one group. The ranged guys ended up camping around the entrance anyway, and the spiders ran through them. So if we are going to do something like that, we want 2 groups. We want our ranged group and our wall group of workers, and we want to split the forces, so the melee guys, the tank guys are right at the front, and then have the DPS guys a little further back. not getting attacked by every single thing that comes past. So we're going to focus on getting the food that's by the ants. A lot of people recommend going the food that's by the ants because largely the ants are kind of inconsequential by the time you get to this point. These guys are a bit more of a problem, but for now we're going to do this. We're going to collect food as much as we can up until...
out here. They have also come to take advantage of the...
up until the tide starts coming in. As soon as the tide starts coming in... Run away, run away, run away. No, come back. Nope, run away. As soon as the tide starts coming in, we'll go inside. We'll start getting all the stuff that's inside. What I'm also thinking is when it gets particularly to the second day, perhaps... we would not send the ranged guys outside because they cost money. They cost a lot more to replace.
The battle has begun.
What do they cost to actually hatch? 5 food to hatch, whereas these cost 1? Or 2, sorry. So they're twice as expensive to hatch. So if we can not hatch them, we can leave them inside doing food gathering inside while the workers just run out and not attack things. Not attack things, but thanks. Thanks for proving my point right at that moment. So there's only a couple of bits of food down here. Our food stores are full. We really need to stop that. So we'll build some more. When we get some more food, we'll build some more food stores there. I actually do need to go back and probably move these because I imagine, yeah, they are getting a little bit...
It's the king of speed on these intertidal flats. Its wide carving jaws will slice
stuck there. Stuck the road I want to use. It's the road I'm going to use.
It's going to take a monumental unified effort to bring this beast down.
But not today, because for today we do not care too much. So that's most of that food, so we will send them down here next to get this food. Ooh, there we go. Try that again. Let's build another worker there, just because we can.
The ants must defend themselves.
Okay, so it's going okay at the moment. Going okay at the moment. I'll go to that one a bit first. It's a bit closer. So a few little dregs of food down here if we go and collect this. So we've already got 7 ranged and 14 melee. That's not too bad. I'm going to call them melee. I know they're workers, but they're filling the purpose of melee. So that's what I'm going to refer to them as. So the first tide is coming in.
The lower levels of the beach will be flooded.
So let's bring everyone in.
Caught in the surge will be washed.
And let's see if we can get a few of these areas cleared out. Let's open this up now. Let's open this bit up as well. Turn their attack on, I suppose, shouldn't we? Alright, I remember, don't worry. I am very bad at that, and I know it does annoy people. Carl in particular gets frustrated because it's been a long-standing habit of mine to be terrible at changing the. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Turning this on, off and off, off and on, off and on, off and off. We're going to build a little tunnel through there as well, just so they can get food there a little faster. We're going to gather these people here while we wait for them to dig. Oh, I didn't do that. Idiot. Idiota. I'm going to keep a little bit of food in store just in case we do have some problems. So there's going to be an adult down here, but that's fine. We've got a fairly sizable number of ants now.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
So if you go down there now, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. We should smash through him relatively easily. Yes, all the little ones gone. Just the big guy. He should go down pretty fast. There he goes. So we got that. I'm not going to go and collect that food quite yet. I'd like to try and get this other one here. If we dig out a bit of an area there to fight in. Let's stick those on the nursery group for a moment. Just so we can dig it out a bit faster. There we go, beautiful. So 1 level of tide to go. So hopefully we should be able to get rid of this guy before the tide comes in. What I could do with actually is a second group of workers to be our little collector for us. So that's what these guys are going to do for us.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
Right, so we're missing quite a lot of people by the look of it. I wish you guys would come down here and do your thing. Don't know how a range guy got down there to collect any of that food. That's a bit weird. Right, there we go. So send them up there to get that. Now we need to try and get rid of the rest of these as quick as we can, ideally. I'm going to build that extra worker there, may as well.
The tide is in, and soon night will fall.
So the 5s, where are the 5s? Why are they not there? Where did I send the 5s? And I thought I sent the 5s over there, I see. That's fine. Let's just split them up then.
Remains hidden until the morning.
So they should get a good deal of food before the hermit crabs arrive. And we've got, what, 11 ranged, 14 melee. And I got confused myself a little second there. But yeah, we're going to still call them melee. Just for the fun of it, right?
Nocturnal hermit crabs rule over the sands.
Something else someone suggested is as soon as the day arrives is running outside and just killing as many of the crabs as you can, just getting a little bit of easy food. So the ones need to gather here now because we've got our first hermit crabs coming in, look. So what we'll do here is remove the 2s over there, leave the ranged guys at the back a little bit. Food stores are full, so let's build another ranged guy. So all the food down there is gone now, so that will build a little area over there where we build a couple of workers. Not quite yet. I suppose we could. There's been no harm in it, would there, I suppose, but it's not our priority at the moment. We'll build another ranged guy. So these first ones we've absolutely smashed through, which is ideal. Might need some more food store at some point, so we'll get rid of that. Oh, I was going to say we were going to expand the queen, but I built that there now. That's a shame, but that's what it is now. That we are going to have to open. I suppose we could open it up down here, but it doesn't really matter too much. Time we get to that point, I'd love it to be lovely, neat, and all that sort of stuff, but it's just not going to happen most likely, so we're not going to worry about it too much. We do need to expand this a little bit, though, because our food stores are full, as it's just told us. Now, I did say I was going to leave the ranged indoors maybe when we come out, but I think I've immediately changed my mind on that. I think I've immediately changed my mind. There's enough of them that I think we should be okay. I'm going to start digging this up here. We also have this one here as well. We'll start digging that, just so we're ready to go. The next crabs are on their way. Look, they are on their way. We are almost full of food again. Let's get another ranged guy built. Hopefully none of these will burst into the... No, we're okay. Where are these crabs gone? Oh, they're on their way. They are coming.
A group of hermit crabs have stormed the nest. The larvae must be protected.
So we could do with extending this a bit more. Should we extend it this way this time? And I might actually build my first little 3 workers down there. Seems we have that corner open to us, may as well. We're also going to need to open this one. So let's do this. Let's make it a little bit more awkward. They've done that. Nicely done, peeps. Food stores are full. Build a few more workers there. Build a couple more workers there. When they're done down there, we'll build some down there, and then we'll have this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. And that'll be our little protective groups. For now, let's have them join the main workforce. I'm guessing we're out of food over here. We are, yes. which is fine. Could I have got some more stuff down here in the meantime? Possibly. Do I want to is the question. No, because here come the final rush of crabs. So after that, we'll see if we can get outside and catch some more crabs while we're at it. So what are we up to now? 23, 6, 29. 29
more hermit crabs.
Melee. We're going to stick with melee. They'll be flinging themselves at the hermit crabs. Sacrificing themselves for the... Sacrificing? It's not how you pronounce that word. Sacrificing themselves for the greater good. So this is going to be the first challenge. Have we given ourselves enough to take care of these crabs? Have we given ourselves... Well, we could always stick those on there, couldn't we? Give ourselves a little bit of an extra boost. Because they are through those melee workers. Let's move the ones... Well, they're not going to move back a bit, but we can. When they die, they can regroup a bit further back. But we're running low on food. I may have done terribly at this.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
I think I have done terribly at this. Okay, bad start. Bad start. We'll just wait for it to all fall apart, which I think it might do. Well, I don't know. We're getting close on a couple. Oh, well, I don't know. We might... It's hard to tell. We do have one big one on a lot of health, so I think we probably are done here, aren't we? It's certainly looking that way, isn't it? Yeah, they're going to get rid of that one, but then what are they going to do? Then what they're going to do?
The queen is in imminent danger.
And you guys are just harvesting food. Yeah, okay, so we've messed that up. Damn it, I thought I was going to do okay there. So I guess we need more ranged. We went too heavy on the melee, didn't we? Okay, that's fine. We might be okay still. Might be okay still. If they're just going to gather food for us, we might actually get through this in a terrible, terrible way, but I think we will. Like the worst possible way, but survival is survival, right? It's actually kind of worked out. I mean, again, not okay, but it's worked out. We're going to miss these crabs, aren't we?
A new day dawns. The hunters of the night return to the safety of the shadows.
I'm trying to send them all immediately outside to grab that crab before he runs away.
The harvest.
Are they going to make him? Oh, and the twos, and the twos. We need to sort of put everyone back in one group again, don't we? Oh, they've just missed him, look. And I don't want to go too far up there, really. Okay, that's fine. Let's go food gathering, people. And we've got a good deal of food in at the moment, so let's definitely get some more ranged on the go, because that's definitely what we're lacking at the moment, isn't it?
The battle has begun.
Did he just not finish saying the word begun there? That's what it sounded like. Oh, need to turn off their attack. That's something I need to do. We probably could take him on at this point, but let's try to avoid it for the moment, shall we? Let's just get some food in stock. In fact, we'll probably need some more food tiles while I'm at it. Well, this thing... I was going to say, I'll take on that thing, but he ran away, so... No, we won't. Get that 15. Oh, should we have a go? There's a few of them there. Oh, no, there's a little one as well. Maybe, maybe not. No, run away, run away. They've sacrificed themselves for the greater good, but let's leave it. Didn't quite have the numbers for it. I think we've got enough in total, but there weren't enough there. So we'll get a bit more food from over here instead, in the meantime. Right, let's... Let's do that. We'll build another little corner over there. Hello. Hello, cheeky hermit crab. What are you doing? Where did you even come from? What is he playing at? I really don't know where he came from. We must have just got his attention elsewhere and just dragged him down. Okay, so we're largely out. Well, there's a good deal of food there, actually. There's a lot of ants around, but, I mean... In fact, no, let's go for that one first. Let's go for the easy pickings first. And then we might try seeing if we can get a couple of these and attacking them. So we need to open up the Queen's chamber a little bit. I don't really want to open up that bit, but I think we might have to. Just to give us room to get lots of ants in when the spiders come, really. Food stores are full.
The workers have done.
Let's upgrade some food tiles. That should hopefully give us enough. Yeah, grab all that delicious food, people. Grab all that delicious food. Good job. That's a good deal of it. I'm happy with that. And then there's some over here. Oh, is there a bigger one down there? 3 little ones? 4 little ones. All right, definitely head down here then. And I will turn their attack off when we get here, because if I can get a couple of these while I'm here, that'll be all right. What is this that's attacking us? Just ants? Just ants. So our food store is up to 700. I think that'll probably do us. Well, that guy's not going to have a hope if they start attacking there. So what I might do is I might just try and gather some forces up here. Well, maybe not there, because he will get a bit too interested there. Gather some forces a bit further back. Just keep going further back till he stops coming. Right, now if we bring them down now, turn off their food gather and turn on their attack. Let's go a-killing. I'd rather they weren't all the way down there, but I mean, whatever. Here's the first one. Here's the first one. So another one's arrived just as that one died. Now the tide is starting to come in, which is a little bit of a pain.
Soon the lower levels of the beach will be flooded. Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
Everyone come and get this food. This is top priority now. Lots of food down here, and we've only got a little bit of time till the tide comes in. We haven't even got the other food inside yet either. Maybe I should have focused on that a little bit more. I don't think I need to break up the ranged worker group, so I'm just going to carry on expanding this. Didn't mean to pause, hit the wrong button. How are we doing with this food, lads? Ladies, sorry, every time. We're doing okay, but the tide is going to come in very, very soon. Got to keep an eye out for that tide warning, because the second it does, we need to run inside immediately. I'm hovering over the... We don't really have time for him. Let's just send everyone back. Send everyone back. Oh, it's perfectly timed, look.
It's rising quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
Right, so I would like to now get everyone in and get at least one of these done before night falls. That is the plan. They've got a little way to go, which is a little bit of a pain. Let's expand. Oh, hold up, shall we? Make another group of workers, maybe? Let's start making another group of workers, I think. And let's start putting more of them on egg duty. And let's make a lot more workers. That's not very many. Alright. They are here. En masse. Oh, and there's a big old chunky queen in there as well. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, I tried to split the force up, but I forgot to put them into different groups. So it was irrelevant. Their attack's not on. Let's solve that problem.
The tide has almost reached its highest point. The sands east of the nest are about to be completely flooded.
5s go down there. 1s come here. Let's get this one before night falls, hopefully. The 5 should be kept busy with all the food that's there. So that, yeah, we haven't quite had this one come in yet, so I think we should be okay. And that'll give the 5 something to go for once they finish with that deliciously big queen down there. Deliciously big. She a thick queen. Okay, go, 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 go.
Creature roaming the sands tonight.
It's the spiders.
The beach wolf spider. In the day, these spiders retreat to the shade provided by larger plants on the edge of the...
Oh, and again.
But once the sun is gone...
Right, so that is all of that done and dusted. So let's make a second gather group. Send them up there. We have lots of food we can be spending. So let's spend away. Right, and then let's... Here they come.
The nest entrance.
See how they split up and run in all these, like that one's running right down there, look. That's what we want, that's what we want. So they've done that, so we're going to build another little 4 up there. So that's most of them dead. That's most of them dead. The 5's got all of that queen already. Blimey. Alright, go up there.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Nah, she's not. Told ya. Told ya. So there's not so much point in having the groups as is. We've got lots of food, but I'm a little hesitant to do too much with it. Let's get some more of those. And it's just that one up there we need to get at some point then. And let's expand this ready for when we need it, because we will. Because we will. Let's get a couple more workers just to fill that out. Trying to keep it above 500 food, really, because I don't know how crazy this is going to go. Just noticed I've had a fair few skipped frames and missed frames due to render and lag and encoding lag. Only about 2% or so. If you have noticed any skippity doodles at any point, apologies for that. And apologies for calling it skippity doodle as well, I guess.
Another wolf spider has entered the nest.
Bigger ones this time, look.
Fast and voracious.
We've taken care of them. This one's been distracted down here, which is fine. He can be distracted. As soon as he comes up here, he's going to get hoofed. Hoofed into next week. Look at him go, look. This is why this is so useful, because they just get distracted and run all over the place. He's gone up there now. See, it really splits their forces, so they're not concentrated at all. The food stores are not full. I just built...
Antz must protect the queen.
Is he still running around? He is. Let's see if we can get up there and while he's pinned a little bit. Take care of that. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of the 5 marker. That's not necessary. Could build another? No, let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. We do have this corner down here, though, don't we? We could build a couple more down there. Whilst we wait for the next force. This is the force that killed me last time, isn't it? Oh, I never built any down there. Yeah, it's going to take us under 500, but I think we should be okay. Gives these guys something to do, doesn't it? Right, so there's a lot of them.
Spiders have found the nest.
4 of them have got caught in the middle, but there's so many people in the middle, they're kind of been destroyed. So that's fine. I was going to move these guys out, but then a bunch more appeared. Let's turn their food gathering off. Don't want them running around at the moment. I suppose we kind of do want them running around, don't we? Want them distracting the spiders.
The ants must protect the queen.
The queen is fine. Queen is fine. So there's a couple more running around. There's only a little one there. There's lots more running around, actually. More than I thought. There's a big one over there. I was going to move them off, but changed my mind at the last minute. So there's only that one big guy that's left. Where is he going now? See if we can catch him. A little bit of a not fortuitous place, but it'll do, it'll do, it'll do. There we go. Does that mean daytime is a-coming? It's hard to tell at the moment. Oh, not that one. There aren't really any crabs around for me to go for at the moment, even if the day did come in. But I don't know. I can't remember if there was another wave that comes or not, so I'm a little hesitant to go running out. Food stores are full again. Let's get some more of those, and then let's expand this group here. This is our second nest group, isn't it? I'm guessing the morning's coming. Yeah, the morning's coming. Also, just move everyone to the 2 group, I suppose. Right, everyone get out, see if you can get a hermit crab or 2. Oh. Okay, come this way, come this way. Oh, they have gone and got him now, okay.
As the sun rises over a new day, the tide recedes. The nocturnal creatures return to the shadows, and once again, the harvest.
Can't tell. There he is.
Continue.
So we didn't survive this far last time, I don't think, did we? This is a little bit of a problem, but the crab's dead, so I'm now hoping they will take care of him relatively easily. Yes, indeed. That's a good chunk of food for us straight away.
The beetle has been defeated. There are many more of them.
We absolutely smashed him into next week.
They cannot be bullied by sheer size alone.
What are you attacking? What are you attacking? I don't know. Attack this thing next. Let's just go kill all these. It's gonna be a great little food source for us. Yeah, that's bloody brilliant as well, that is. Huge amounts of food. Awesome. Right, let's... what am I going to do here? Should we just do this? And we'll do this. So all the corners are populated. We'll do that one as the tide comes in next time. That worked out pretty perfect. Right, gathering now. Food is full pretty much. That's why no one's about to gather anything. Let's extend this one again. It's all about the numbers. That's what people say. So I'm really going for those numbers. Right, let's turn off their attack and then let's get everyone... In fact, let's just stick with the one group for now, then, as we're not going to be attacking anything too big right now. Although I might go down there, actually. If we could try and get 1 or 2 of those on their own, that could be a nice little food source for us, couldn't it? Food stores are full. I might...
The battle has begun.
Might do that. Build another one down there. So we've absolutely devastated that food source, of course. So let's head over here now and get this one. Now there are some beetles around here, so if we come on force, I will quite happily kill it. Food stores are almost full again. How are we doing in terms of numbers? 56. Oh, they're not got enough there at the moment. Let's gather some forces together. There are also a lot of them there. Pressing all sorts of the wrong buttons there. Right, food stores are full again. Can we extend? Oh, we can do more over here, I suppose, can't we? Let's do that. Probably might need a few more doing egg duty, mightn't we? And what I did see that Daniel 7 Sly do as well was he stationed these little 2s and 3s that we've got dotted around. He actually stationed them so they were up in the far corners. So that if the spiders did go up there, they were held there for a little bit of time. So we might do that for the final evening. But for now, that's got us a good bit of food, and there's even more down here, look, and nothing to stop us from getting it. So that's pretty awesome. This is working out all right for us. I'm going to leave the attack on because we're only going to come across the piddly little ants. We may as well take them out. And I might start going down here then, I think. Close to home. So the tide will start coming in relatively soon, but we'll be prepared for it then. Let's just make one group again for the moment. Food stores are full again. So let's start doing this. Just a few of them, dot here and there, just to distract the spiders if they go over there. What I didn't do there, of course, was actually build many more ants. So I'm guessing all the food from down here is gone, which is fine. Nope, not the 3s. 3s go back over here, if you please. There are little bits of food here and there. Can we get that a bit on the way? Every little helps. Ah, the tide is already coming in, so let's bring everyone in. Let's take care of that at the top.
Any ants caught in the surge will be washed out to sea.
It's not like we're struggling with food. We are going to want to keep a little bit in store. I don't know where my 1 marker is. Before I do that, that was almost very foolish. So how many have we got? 74 ranged.
There are intruders in the nest.
I was going to say where, but of course, yes, of course. Of course there are intruders in the nest. So as soon as they hit about there... That's it. That's everything. So let's send the 2s up there to get that little bit of food that's there.
Quickly. The ants must head for higher ground.
We'll build some more range. Not too many. I want to keep basically a full food store in if I can. What have we got? Well, I suppose what we'll do is we'll keep one... Oh, we'll keep one group. We'll keep 2 groups, I think. I might leave those on nest duty, I think. Give us another 3 on nest duty. And that food will be devoured immediately. I suppose we are probably sitting on food there, aren't we? Yeah, I've got a bit there as well, so we could get another one down. It's definitely all that food now, though, isn't it? Yes. So we could probably actually have a go. Oh, we are in the last tide level. Should we risk it for a biscuit? Let's risk it for a biscuit. See if we can get one of these down. Oh, hang on, the tide is actually coming in, so I'm immediately regretting this.
Almost reached its highest.
There are also 2 of them now, so...
The nest are about to be completely...
Oh, we are kind of committed now, though, aren't we? Well, now that one's gone, it's not so bad. And that last tide has come in. So we can just grab a bit of this food and run, ladies. That would be great. Grab it and run. Hoping this guy doesn't come too close.
The tide is in.
Of course, food stores are full.
As the temperature drops outside, nocturnal creatures begin to awaken.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
For the roofer colony to stay underground and hope that their nest remains hidden.
It's going to wait for that thing to die, and then we're going to send them all inside. So a couple of them will grab a little bit of food as they go, I'm sure. Well, they want them inside before the crabs get close, ideally. We're up to max food again. Oh, I suppose we just spent a bit hatching some things, but that's okay. Our 2 little ones just got trapped catching some spiders. In you go, everyone. In you go. Everyone in. Right, let's get those guys over there. So here come the first wave. No, we did get to the 3rd night then, because I remember that massive catastrophe of spiders coming in. That is definitely causing a little bit of frame rate issues, down to 20 frames a second with the spiders coming in. I suppose it's the attack more than the spiders themselves. My food stores are definitely no longer full. See how these guys have pinned these down here, though?
The ants must protect the queen.
It's crazy. It is crazy trying to keep even a vague track of what's going on. I'm trying to like track the spiders and send the ants after them if they're relatively close to the queen, but it's an absolute nightmare. We haven't lost too much food, really. Bearing in mind there have been like, what, 12 spiders running around there or something? We've done all right. Food stores actually got full during that. That's how all right we did. I did press 2 there, but the lag's causing a couple of issues. So there is one spider up here somewhere. He just seems to be stuck. He's just stuck. He's going to slowly be whittled away by those 2 workers. What a depressing way to go for that guy. Everything is hatching up. We lost a lot of these ones, look. Do we need some more on egg duty, I wonder? I think we probably do, don't we? And they'll still be around, won't they? But clearly we're struggling to get the eggs around fast enough. How are we doing? See, these ones in the far corners are obviously not doing too well. We still need a few of these hatched as well, ideally. Oh, it's a crab.
The nest.
Crab of vengeance. There are a lot of them. I can see why they say use mortars now. Now that I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 20 crabs is that? Now that I can see there's 20 crabs, I can see why they say use mortars. Didn't know we were going to be set by 20 crabs. Set upon by 20 crabs, I suppose. I'm actually quite worried about this. Quite worried about this. We are holding them off, but only pretty much because of the numbers of range they are killing there. Do I need to widen this area a bit? Maybe I do. Maybe not right now, but I think I will. Be better if the... Well, would it be better if the greens... Because it might actually be better if they can block them off there. No, I think I like them blocking them off there now that I've thought about it for a couple of seconds. So we're doing okay. Most of them are down past half health. I can see a few of them trying to heal up. Frame rate is down to 16. Should we just take a quick... What's the frame rate is? Oh, that's actually a really nice little photo, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, I quite like that. That's quite nice. I thought that'd just be chaos, like it usually is, but actually that's quite nice. Good job, little anti-dudes. Right, so it's another one gone, but we've not got them before the next wave of spiders come in.
This one is a mother, and her recently hatched brood have followed her into the nest. These ants are facing an overwhelming infestation.
We really are, and they're attacking the queen. And they're attacking the queen. If people can go, but she has been absolutely destroyed, the mother. I'm assuming that's the mother. How are we doing? Not great in terms of them, but lots of these. I'm going to put some more of these on egg duty, because we're clearly suffering from not having enough eggs. I don't know if the queen will even lay eggs if there is this much going on. Don't know if I've left those 3 there, like that's going to make any difference. There is nothing. Oh, there are a few. There are 4, 5 people on egg duty, but they're probably caught up. Attacking stuff, aren't they?
Queen is in imminent danger.
Well, there is one big one left, which actually could be our undoing at this late stage. That would be very frustrating. Where's the queen cell? Oh, oh no, 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 no. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, you son of a gun.
For a vast array of nocturnal predators. It was only a matter of time before this queen and her small brood were overwhelmed. Their legacy? A picnic, served up for the creatures of the night.
I am stunned and devastated. Wow. I know we didn't have many like melee ants left to try and distract them, but we had so many ranged. I did tell them to pull back to the queen as well, but they were so stuck attacking her that they didn't. And I'm just watching, I'm leaving this go for a second to see if anything else comes in. Because the level's still playing on in the background, so if anything else was going to come in, it would come in, which means that was the last spider. Wow. And because I just spent like an hour getting to this stage, I don't really have time to record another one. Which means the Rising Tide on Insane is going to roll over to a 3rd attempt. How frustrating is that? Oh. Oh, I cannot believe it. I really cannot believe that. I thought I had that sorted. So is it worth getting the level 3 mortars then? So we had what? About 80 ranged there? So we could get about, quick maths, 23? No, more than that. 24? More than that. I don't know. Yeah, about 25. We could get about 25 level 3 mortars. Is it worth getting 25 level 3 mortars over 80 ranged? That's a question for everyone out there. Oh, gutted. Well, it couldn't have been much closer, could it? Let me know down in the comments anything I could have done a little differently there. I thought I pretty much had it. I suppose the first night was our telltale sign. We maybe didn't go in quite the right direction to start with. You know, maybe if we hadn't lost so many ants that first night, if that wasn't so close, we'd have had that little bit of extra food, those few more ants to go out in the mornings and gather stuff. Oh, stunned. Anyway, if you liked that latest defeat, as it says in big old letters at the top there, if you like that latest defeat, do click the like button. It would be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As I said, questions and comments, suggestions, hints and tips, leave them down below, though I think I was pretty close. I mean, I'd like to think that given another attempt, I'll be able to do that. Maybe not without too many problems, but without losing again, maybe is the best way to phrase it. Oh. Don't forget, I do stream on Wednesdays at 6 PM, and it'd be wonderful to see you there playing Remnant from the Ashes at the moment. If I don't see you there, though, I will hopefully see you back here in Empires of the Undergrowth for our third and, of course, final attempt at 2.1 Rising Tide on insane difficulty. It's going to say insane hard. That's not how words work. On insane difficulty. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.